In Grow a Garden, mutations are key to significantly increasing the value of your crops. These variations can appear randomly, be triggered by weather, or even be influenced by the gear you place in your garden. Each mutation gives your crop a unique appearance and, more importantly, applies a value multiplier. Some mutations, like the Wet Mutation, will double your profits, while others, such as the Rainbow Mutation, can drastically increase your earnings. In this video, you'll learn everything you need to know about mutations, including an overview of the best ones and their specific value multipliers. Mutations can be divided into 4 categories: permanent mutations, limited time mutations, special mutations, and mutation multipliers. We'll start with the permanent mutations, the first one being the Big Mutation. With this mutation, any of your crops have the potential to become giant. While this can occur naturally when you plant a seed, you might even see a giant carrot sprout right away. The most effective way to grow giant crops is by using gear like sprinklers, which boost fruit size. The Gold Mutation. The Gold Mutation is a rare find, but if you're consistently planting and harvesting, you'll likely encounter it often. I've had the most success getting gold mutations from crops like apples, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. To increase your chances, focus on planting crops that offer multiple harvests and grow back quickly. You'll know you have a gold mutation by its distinct visual and auditory cues. Listen for a twinkling sound and look for small white star-like flashes around the crop. The Rainbow Mutation. The Rainbow Mutation is the rarest and most valuable mutation in Grow a Garden. Unfortunately, if you're using regular seeds, getting one is entirely up to chance. However, there's an alternative method. Check for a super seed pack within the Forever Pack. To do this, open the shop icon on the left side of your screen and look for a rainbow seed icon in the Forever Pack menu. While you might get lucky and find it for free, it's more probable you'll need to purchase it with Robux. Even with a super seed pack, a rainbow crop isn't guaranteed, though your chances of getting either a golden or rainbow crop are significantly increased. You'll know you've successfully grown a rainbow crop when you see a plant that's glowing and continuously changing colors. The Wet Mutation. The Wet Mutation is a common occurrence, typically appearing after rain or thunderstorm weather events. You can usually spot a wet crop by the visible water droplets falling from it. This effect is more noticeable on taller plants. However, for shorter crops like carrots, the water animation might not be visible, and you'll need to harvest them to confirm if they have the mutation. The Frozen Mutation. When frost hits, you have a good chance of getting the Frozen Mutation, one of the best mutations triggered by weather. This mutation boosts your plant's value by 10 times. It's also the easiest to spot. Your plant will appear encased in a large block of ice. The Chilled Mutation. The Chilled Mutation appears at the same time as the Frozen Mutation during frosty weather. It can be tricky to identify, especially if it has recently rained, as it closely resembles the Wet Mutation. However, to differentiate, look for white flecks on the plant instead of water droplets. The Shocked Mutation. If you're lucky enough to get the Shocked Mutation, your plants will appear luminous and glow with a brighter hue. While this mutation is challenging to obtain due to the rarity of thunderstorms and the lack of a guaranteed shocked fruit even when they do occur, you can boost your chances, but it'll cost you. Head to the gear stand and save up for lightning rods when they're in stock. They cost 1 million shekels each. Each rod can be used 3 times to attract lightning to the surrounding crops. Moonlit Mutation. During the Lunar Glow event, your crops can undergo the Moonlit Mutation when exposed to moonlight at night. When this happens, they'll glow purple with a subtle haze around them. These moonlit plants offer a 2 times value multiplier, but you'll want to give them to the wise owl before selling them to maximize their worth. Remember, night arrives hourly and lasts for about 10 minutes. Bloodlit Mutation. With the blood moon now in the game, your crops can experience more than just the Moonlit Mutation. They can also become bloodlit. These crops will emit a red glow, almost as if they're bleeding, and offer a 4x value multiplier. Celestial Mutation. The Celestial Mutation is a rare and highly valuable occurrence. exclusively appearing during a meteor shower event, which only happens during nightfall. If you're fortunate enough to get it, your crops will receive a massive 120x value multiplier. You can boost your chances of attracting this mutation during a meteor shower by purchasing the Star Caller from the Blood Moon shop. When you have a celestial fruit, you'll easily spot it by its purple glow and the tiny gold stars sparkling around it. The Windstruck Mutation. The Windstruck Mutation is triggered by gale and windy events, and it gives your crops a 2x value multiplier. The Twisted Mutation. The Twisted Mutation is caused by a tornado event and boosts your crop's value by 5 times. The Sundried Mutation. The Sundried Mutation can be applied by the heatwave event. It applies an 85x multiplier for your crops. The Verdant Mutation. The Verdant Mutation is a new addition, applied by the Scarlet Macaw pet introduced in the summer update, and it provides a 4x multiplier for your crops. The Paradisal Mutation. The Paradisal Mutation is a powerful combination, appearing when your crops have both the Sundried and Verdant mutations. This unique pairing results in a substantial 18x multiplier for your crops. That's it for the permanent mutations. Now let's talk about limited time mutations. These mutations are only available during limited time or exclusive events, or through pets given out at the start of an update to players who are online. The first of the limited mutations is the Chocolate Mutation. The Chocolate Mutation was a limited time offering during the Easter event, obtainable by using a chocolate sprinkler on your crops. The Zombified Mutation. The mythical chicken zombie pet has a passive ability that can turn your fruit zombified, granting a huge 25x multiplier. You'll get a notification when this happens, telling you which fruit has been affected. Zombified fruits are easy to spot. They'll glow green and drip with green liquid. The Pollinated Mutation. During the limited time Busy Bees Swarm event, a unique mutation becomes available. Each hour, a swarm of bees will descend upon your garden, pollinating random crops. This event also brought the Anti-Bee Egg, which primarily contains bee-themed pets designed to help pollinate your crops. The Glazed Mutation. The Glazed Mutation is the second limited-time mutation tied to the Busy Bees Swarm event. It's a bit rarer to get since it requires a honey sprinkler from the bear bee to activate. The Burnt Mutation. The Cooked Owl pet is responsible for 2 mutations, and one of them is this. Its passive ability means it tries to cook crops, though they usually just end up burnt. The Cooked Mutation. The Cooked Owl can also cause a second mutation, which occurs much less often than the Burnt Mutation, and therefore it has a higher multiplier. That's it for the limited time mutations. Now let's move on to the special mutations. The Disco Mutation. Before the Chicken Zombie event launched on May 17, 2025, the dev team held a disco that caused characters to dance and a special disco mutation for crops. Plants with this mutation glowed like they were shocked, but also cycled through various neon rainbow colors. The Voidtouched Mutation. When a black hole weather event occurs, you'll not only be able to jump higher, but your crops also have a chance of gaining the Voidtouched Mutation. The Heavenly Mutation. When you see the huge monkey appear from the sky and float on its back, this is what can cause the Heavenly Mutation. You'll see plants shining brightly with a whitish gold hue. This typically occurs before a big update. The Dawnbound Mutation. The Dawnbound Mutation is linked to the Sun God event and is part of the game's initial puzzles. To achieve it, 4 players must each possess a sunflower, a plant exclusive to the Busy Bees event, and found in flower seed packs. When the Sun God rises, typically during an update, players must hold up their sunflowers. Notably, the sunflower is the only crop that can receive the Dawnbound Mutation. The Alienlike Mutation. The Alienlike Mutation is linked to a special alien invasion event, which appears to be triggered by administrators. During this event, numerous UFOs swarm the sky, and smaller UFOs might descend onto your crops, causing the Alien-like Mutation. This changes the crop's color and value, and can even make it completely invisible. And there you have it, a comprehensive look at all the exciting mutations you can find in Grow a Garden. From the common wet and frozen types to the incredibly rare rainbow and celestial mutations, understanding these variations is key to maximizing your crop value and having a blast in your garden. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Blocks facts.